Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for July. I hope you guys are all doing well. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Leo, so if that's the situation for you guys, check your other signs and placements and see if your readings and messages might be there. Keep in mind the energies can reverse or flip-flop, so get in where you fit in if it is resonating. And as always, Leo, please don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Leo? Leo. Leo. All right, you are starting out with the Page of Wands, the Chariot, and the Star. All right, so there's something new that's happening here in your life. This could be a message. It's good news, though. It could be a message. It's something to do with good news. It could also be a flirtation. I do see you're moving forward from something. And it's because you've decided to take charge of your life. You've decided you're going to have these new beginnings. You're beginning to balance out your emotions here too. And you're feeling more hopeful as you begin to move forward. So it's like there's a spark that's beginning to come up underneath you, and that's good energy, and it's making you feel very hopeful. So let's see who might be in your energy. Spirit, show me who is in Leo's energy, please. Show me who is in Leo's energy. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Queen of Wands reversed. We have the Fool. And we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So the person that's in your energy, I feel like they're not really taking any action right now. They do have feelings for you, but they are definitely reserved with those feelings. They're not showing emotion. They're not showing action. They're embarking on something new here. We'll clarify to see what that is, but that's taking a leap of faith. Now, for some of you, this person could be holding back emotionally and physically because they don't want you to look at them like they're a fool. That is for somebody. I do feel like there's something within this connection. This person could be holding you accountable for the way things are going as well. This is somebody who right now they're a little bitter. They can be very charming, but they're a little bitter. They could even be a little bit manipulative, so be aware of that. They're kind of in a lower energy here. Let's see the energy between the two of you. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords reversed. So there's communication here. Now, there could have been a gap in the communication, but I do see communication. You may be the one initiating that, though, because I don't feel like they are. I don't feel like they're initiating very much action at all. Let me see what is affecting this connection. Oh, yeah, there's a very painful ending here. A very painful ending. There's a sense of betrayal, and it was deeply painful. It looks like it was painful for both of you, though. Let me see the outcome. That's what would have led to this gap in the communication, the Hierophant in the reverse. So, yeah, there could be a new beginning trying to come in, but Hierophant reversed is an ending. So we'll clarify that as well, just to see, you know, because sometimes they'll come in the reverse, and it's because it's working its way into a beginning. All right, bottom of the deck is the Page of Coins in the reverse. That's underlying energy. It does indicate that if there is communication, and I do see some communication, it's very sparse. It also indicates to me that there was an offer that may have been withheld or an offer that may have been turned down. So let me clarify. Spirit, why is the Page of Wands here? Okay, we have the Six of Coins. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Ten of Coins reversed. So you kind of feel like everything ground to a halt for you when this ended. You've been grieving the loss of this connection. You feel a deep sense of loss. I do feel like you want to talk to this person, so you likely have initiated some discussion with this person, but it's like everything kind of ground to a halt. That being said, you are showing up here as being very generous and very youthful. Some of you may be younger than this person, but you're showing up here as being very youthful. It's like a young, youthful energy, but it's being affected by the energy of loss. And you're kind of stuck in that right now. You may have felt like you gave more to this connection than this other person did. And so I do feel like your energy is a little bit stuck. It's not really moving forward. A lot of you are not going out. You're kind of isolating a little bit. So you might want to look at that. Why is the Chariot here for Aries? Yeah, there's that Page of Pentacles in the reverse again. Okay, so after this ended, there could have been, you were expecting an offer of some sort. It never came through. And I feel like you're moving on from this ending. You're moving forward from a deep loss. I'm seeing that there's a deep loss. And this deep loss, there was also a sense of deep betrayal that you felt here. And so that's what you're moving forward from. I do feel like you're taking charge of your life here. So let me see why the Star is here, because that brings hope back in. The King of Wands. Ten of Swords. I'm sorry. Ten of Wands. Ace of Swords reversed. And the Two of Coins. So that's really interesting. So you're still hoping that things can be worked out with this person. You actually kind of have them on a pedestal. You think higher of them than they actually think of you know, themselves. But yeah, than they think of themselves. Now, the thing is that this was definitely a very passionate connection, because you got the King and Queen of Wands here. But you're not on the same page. There were a lot of problems in this connection, and there was a lot of kind of trying to balance things out, always trying to balance things out. So at this point, I feel like you're hoping that this person is your person, but you don't know. There's a lack of clarity here, and it's because it's of overwhelming problems. And you could have had somebody who was juggling you and another person. You don't know if that's still taking place. But I do see you feeling overwhelmed, hoping that this is still your person, but not knowing if this person's telling you the truth, particularly if someone else was involved. So you're still very much attached to this person. You're very much attached to, you know, feelings of loss here. That's very dominant in your energy. And I feel like that's keeping you stuck. There is going to be some shifts, though, that's going to come through where you start moving forward, taking charge in your life. And once you take charge in your life and you begin to move forward a little bit, that's when, you know, you gain your power here. You come into your power. It doesn't get rid of the problems. And I still feel like you'll be somewhat attached to this person for most of you, but you are empowered and you are taking action. Let's look at this person's energy. Why is the Queen of Wands in the reverse? Oh, so they know you're moving forward. The Chariot, and they're mad. So they may be trying to move forward too. For some of you, this person is moving forward because they find that the situation is chaotic. They are blaming you. They're basically saying you're chaotic. And I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying that's how it looks for some of you. for others, this person sees you moving forward. And they're not taking any action to do anything about it, although they would rather move forward with you, which is odd. It's almost like this person is projecting their stuff onto you. They're definitely seeing you move forward. It's like they understand why. They know why. Why is the Fool here? That's too many. Why is the Fool here? Yeah, Queen of Wands in the reverse. So they kind of want a new beginning with you, but again, they're kind of blaming you. They're saying you're betraying them by moving forward. They don't want to be played. It's almost like they're saying you played them as for a fool here. So they are heartbroken, actually. And if that's not the case, but I do think it is, because there's a sense of betrayal. There's also some third-party energy here where this person had a new beginning with someone else. And they know that that broke your heart. They know that that hurt you. They know that that was a betrayal. So that's where this betrayal is coming from. For a lot of you, there was a third party introduced. And they know that they really hurt you here. And now they're having to watch you come into your power and begin to move forward. I don't feel like they're telling you any of this, though. They're not offering up emotion. They're not offering up action. It's like they're kind of sitting back and watching from afar, not sharing any of their feelings with you. But they know they hurt you, and they know that you see that as a betrayal. Let me see. And they're thinking about things. They're definitely thinking about things. Let's see why the Queen of Cups is here in the reverse. King of Pentacles. And the Magician. So they're actually manifesting. They're actually manifesting a commitment. Now, I don't know how well, they could be manifesting money, though. That's true. This person could be very focused right now on their finances and their money. They're definitely trying to manifest money. I feel like they're trying to shut down their emotions. They're trying to solidify their base. And that's why, okay, yeah, that's what they're doing. So they're working on their money. They're working on their base. They're trying to manifest a solid financial base. They don't have time for feelings. They don't have time for emotions. But yet, there they are. They're just not sharing them. So this person sees you moving forward. I don't feel like they want you to. There was a third party introduced. And I don't think that worked out. There's some sort of new beginning that this person has started, has endeavored, but it had to do with a third party. It had to do with heartbreak, a sense of betrayal. And they would rather say that you betrayed them by moving forward. They think you're betraying them. I don't think so, though, Leo. I think that, you need to move forward. It doesn't mean that you don't still care about this person. But I do feel that you can't remain, you can't remain in these feelings of loss, these feelings that you're giving and this person's not. So I get it. Yeah, they're manifesting their money. They don't have time for feelings or emotions right now. This is the way it looks like. Let me see why the Four of Swords is in reverse. This is communication. After a period where there was a break in the communication, wow, they're very silent. Four of Swords. And that's confusing to you. So there's been communication, a break, communication, and then a lack of communication again, another break. And this person is trying to move forward. They're trying to move forward. or they see you moving forward. I see you feeling a lot of confusion here about their silence. And I feel like you've been stuck in this energy and you're just over it. So you do have something new that's starting here for some of you. It could be a person, it could be anything that you feel passionate about. Here's the thing is that you do have options. You do have options, but I feel like you're very, very stuck in this energy of loss right now. So let me see why the 10 of Swords is here. King of Swords. And the 7 of Wands. So you're trying to be honest. I feel like you're trying to communicate with this person and be honest and direct. You're definitely being honest with yourself. And that's what's helping you to move forward. So I feel like you're being very clear, very direct, very honest. And you can't be faulted for that. But this person in your energy, they are still kind of somehow blaming this on you. And I don't see how, because you're very clear, very honest. I do feel like you may tell this person that you feel that they betrayed you. Yeah, I do. I feel like even if they offer you something at this point, it's going to be less than what you want. You're wanting the Ace of Pentacles. They're offering you the Page of Pentacles. So it's considerably less than what you want and what you deserve. And you know this. You're feeling extremely betrayed by them. And I do feel like you'll communicate that. It's going to make this person very defensive. This whole third party situation that took place, I feel like has made this person feel very defensive. So they're going to stand their ground. And they're going to basically blame it on you. They're going to push it off on you. But I'm not seeing that in the cards. Let me see your outcome. Why is the Hierophant here in reverse? Ace of Cups. Oof. The Tower. The 5 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups. Wow. All right, so what this is telling me is that this connection's not coming together by the end of the week, all right? What I'm seeing here is that there's a breakup, and it's been very painful. You're trying to move forward. This breakup caused a tower moment, and this tower moment is basically, you know, created a lot of sadness for both of you. You're both sad. There was a foundation here that was just totally collapsed. And it's been a shakeup in both of your lives. And both of you are extremely sad. But you're also both really looking back, thinking about what's taken place here. I don't feel like either of you are quite open to love at this time. However, love is still there. It's just that neither of you are acknowledging it. Neither of you are looking at it currently. But what I'm seeing, now, I don't know if it's together or if it is, you know, individually. So I don't see anything coming together at the end of this week. I see you both really still kind of going through this tower moment. It's not over. The tower moment's still occurring. There's still a lot of sadness. There's still a lack of love in your lives. And it's on both sides. You're still both reviewing this, looking at this, processing this, right? But what I'm seeing on your side individually is that you are taking charge of your life because there's been so much of a lack of clarity here. And when you do that, you begin to balance out your money. You begin to balance out your emotions. You kind of put the emotions on a back burner and you kind of start working at the problems that are at hand. And believe it or not, that's what's bringing in an Ace of Cups. So you have, and I do feel like a lot of you are pouring that love into yourself and finding balance, but you have an Ace of Cups that's coming in. You have new love coming in. So I don't know if it's with this person or it's not, but it's really going to be when you take charge of your life. Now, the person in your energy, I tend to think it is with this person because this person has been sitting on their feelings. They're not expressing their feelings, but yet they have them. They definitely have them. This person has chosen to work on their money, to create a foundation. So they're manifesting that. However, there's a sense of loyalty here. They're also manifesting a commitment. And I saw it in the first go around because you saw me kind of like a little stunned. They are still manifesting it, whether they're aware of it or not. They're manifesting commitment, and they're going to get it because they have the Ten of Cups. So they have the Ten of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups. I mean, it's not going to happen soon, though. This is coming down the road. And it's happening because you're finding your balance here and you're moving forward. But it's not like you're like kicking this person to the curb. You're just moving forward and taking charge of your life. This person is focused on their money and their base. And they've made some mistakes here that they tend to be blaming you for. Somehow you both felt betrayed. Somehow you both felt a deep loss. And it's been a Tower moment. But honestly, it feels to me like it's coming back around. I don't know. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. Now, that was your first card out. So, that's communication. It's also something new is beginning here. And it could be anything. It's good news. It's, feeling passionate again. It could even be flirtation. But something here, it's a new spark. So for some of you, this Ace of Cups is going to be with somebody else. And you may have just met that person. But for most of you, I feel like it's this person. All right, Leo, I'm going to pull from the Angel Answers Oracles. So if you get a question in your mind, I will pull and we'll see if we can get an answer for you. Spirit, I am pulling for the sign of Leo. Leo. All right. The answer is peaceful resolution. Yeah, peaceful resolution. That's what I think too. All right, so I hope this has been helpful, Leo. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.